I can imagine a situation, though, in which the ruling elite of a country is receiving gratuities on the side that inure to the benefit of the strongman leader and not to the populace of the country. Does that sort of corruption and bribery go on with regard to the Belt and Road?
Absolutely, Chairman. I see this, and I don't mind calling them out, but Captain Traoré and Burkina Faso, as they know that both, whether it's their gold reserves, that is all those proceeds are just in exchange to protect the junta regime. There's a number of examples across.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The U.S. general has accused Captain Ibrahim Traoré for using gold reserve to protect himself instead of benefiting the people of Burkina Faso. The thing that is not true. The question is why U.S. is concerning about Burkina Faso's gold, and why at this time when Burkina Faso has took control of all of its mineral, and we see road being built, we see financing infrastructures, we see what Captain Ibrahim Traoré is doing, but why U.S. is accusing Captain Ibrahim Traoré? What is behind of this agenda? Welcome and join with me in this video where we are going to explore the truth and to expose US's agenda to young leader Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Wow, welcome back, dear lovely family, friends, fellow Africans. Western powers are under frustration. They didn't see Captain Ibrahim Traoré coming when revolutions took place in Sahel. Right now, they have lost controls of gold, especially in Burkina. So, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Ibrahim Traoré has frustrating and disrupted their agendas. What they fear from Captain Ibrahim Traoré is to become a model for young generation in the continent of Africa to take controls of our natural resources. What they fear is Africans to take controls of our natural resources. They want Africans to continue to surrender our minerals into the hands of their companies. And that's why right now they're trying to lie about Captain Ibrahim Traoré. They want to say they didn't see roads that are being built in Burkina. They didn't see hospitals that are being built in Burkina Faso. They didn't see schools that are being built in Burkina Faso. Recently, Captain Ibrahim Traoré bought tractors and agricultural equipment to make sure that the people of Burkina Faso are going to feed themselves. They didn't see all those things. They didn't see equipment that Captain Ibrahim Traoré bought for construction. But they see Captain Ibrahim Traoré using gold reserve to protect himself. Other things they are not seeing. They didn't see Captain Ibrahim Traoré in farms. They didn't see Captain Ibrahim Traoré in battlefield, encouraging young people, young Burkinabe to fight to restore the dignity of the people of Burkina Faso. They didn't see all those things. They didn't see mobile clinics bought by Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Recently, Captain Ibrahim Traoré inaugurated several industries in Burkina, but all those things are not seen by the Western power. What they see Captain Ibrahim Traoré using gold reserve to protect himself, but not for the people. So, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, right now they are coming to Captain Ibrahim Traoré. We need to protect this young man. They fear the ideas of Captain Ibrahim Traoré. They don't fear maybe the power Captain Ibrahim Traoré has. They fear the idea that is inside Captain Ibrahim Traoré. It's our duty as the people of Africa, young men and women of this continent, to protect this young man, to protect this young visionary leader. So when good leader came in, they will try to give them bad names. They give them dictatorship. They give them dictators, wherever they can call junta, wherever they have their militant. They have tried to use many or several names to make sure that we pollute our leaders. This time, we should not repeat the mistakes that we have done during Gaddafi regime, during Thomas Sankara, during Kwame Nkrumah, even Patrice Emery Lumumba of Congo, when they came for our ills. This time we need to stand up and to say enough is enough. Fellow Africans have been saying this many times, that Captain Ibrahim Traoré is a visionary leader, a leader who is changing the vision of young people. So they don't want to see the awakening of young people, because we know if we are going to take controls of our natural resources, they are going to lose controls of these natural resources. They are going to pay taxes, the things that they are not paying. They are going to buy from us. They don't want to buy from us. They want Africans to buy from them. They know that they are going to lose jobs, because if we are going to process our own gold, jobs that have been done by processing this gold in their homes, they will lose those jobs. So this is not an easy task. This is not an easy task. And that's why Captain Ibrahim Traoré once said, homeland or death. This is the meaning, that they will come, they will try to destabilize, they will try even to remove him. We have seen Captain Ibrahim Traoré survived more than 29 coup attempt, but no one is talking about those. But they're seeing other things. Now you can realize why they want Captain Ibrahim Traoré to go out of power. The issue here is not about protecting himself. The issue here is how they can access our gold, how they can access our minerals. That's what they're talking about. Right now, they have lost control on our minerals. And you know why? America, Donbass, was removed from Niger, I think, last year. If it is not last year, it is 2 years ago, when Niger military leader, General Abdraman Chan, took power. He closed U.S. Donbass. Since then, U.S. has lost monitoring of gold and uranium and other minerals in Sahel. So right now, U.S. what is saying that these countries have using gold to protect themselves. They think that is not true. And you remember the president of Ghana, President Nana Addo Akufo, said these things in Washington. So you may ask, where these people are getting these data or these lying? It's we Africans who are betraying one another. Former president of Ghana said the same thing, that Burkina is using minerals to offer Wagner, Russian group, to support or to protect regime. The thing that is not true. We have seen what Captain Ibrahim Traoré has done within 2 years. All of us, we have witnessed. We have seen. And in this platform, we have been sharing many things from Burkina, from this continent, from Niger, from Mali, what's happening right now there. If you go across the social media, and one thing that I'm very happy with, even a former African Union ambassador to the United States of America, Her Excellency, Madam Dr. Ambassador Alikanachi Ombolikwao, went last year in Burkina. She met with Traoré. She discussed with Traoré, and she saw development and changes in Burkina Faso. And yet today, people are coming and saying nothing is happening in Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso gold reserve is not for benefit of the people. So we must reject these lies as Africans. We must reject these lies. We must tell those who are trying to change things on here the truth, that what you are saying is not true. And there's no problem, I think, even for protecting Captain Ibrahim Traoré. What's wrong for our resources, protecting our leaders? What's wrong about that? Because we see even America, they use their own resources to protect their leaders, their territories. So let us, even Africans. So what's wrong for we Africans to use our natural resources to protect our territories, to protect our countries? I think there's nothing wrong. But what I see here is just a panic after losing controls of our resources. And that's what I see. It's not about Captain Ibrahim Traoré using these gold reserves. And these people are those who rejected Burkina to access equipment, logistics, to fight jihadists, to fight terrorism. And today when they see things is happening, they're trying to change stories. We must reject those stories. We must write our own stories. Not a story that will be franchised in Paris, in Washington, or in London, or in Brussels. We must create our own story from Ouagadougou, from Bamako, from Niamey, from Kigali, from Dar es Salaam, from Nairobi, from Kampala, from Accra, from Abuja, from Dakar, from Conakry, from Mogadishu, from Bujumbura. So we have to write our own stories from Kinshasa. Not these stories that have been written outside there. We have to protect Captain Ibrahim Traoré. That is what is important for us, the people of Africa. And we must raise our voice to those who are trying to pollute the image of Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Yes, let us use these resources to protect Captain Ibrahim Traoré, because these resources have been used for others, to protect others. So what's wrong to use our resources to protect our leaders? And why at this time, when Captain Traoré, the people of Burkina are enjoying the fruits of controlling their natural resources, their gold? We must reject lies. We must reject these stories from outside. Let us write our own story as Africans. What about other leaders about this? Will we come together? Will we unite on this? And what if these people will try to destabilize Burkina? What will we do as Africans? The time has come for we Africans to come together. I've been saying this many times. I said when things went wrong in South Africa, also in Rwanda, I said we Africans will be punished if we are not careful, one by one, whether by sanctions or by any means, economic means. Africans will be punished. Why? Because we are divided. If we are united, no one will talk about South Africa. No one will talk about Rwanda. No one will talk about Burkina. No one will talk about Niger. They will talk about Africa. But right now, we are under division. It is very easy. They started to South Africa. They said South Africa there's genocide, white genocide in South Africa. They have already finished. Now they are moving to, they went to Rwanda. They said Rwanda is killing people in DRC. They finished that. Now they're in Burkina. They're talking about Burkina, that Burkina Faso is using gold to protect president, not for the benefit of the people, they will not end there. They will go to other country. So as Africans, we need to wake up. We need to wake up. We need to understand what is behind of these stories, what is behind of this narration. They're creating environment where they can try to remove Captain Ibrahim Traoré. They're trying to rob people, to tell the people of Burkina Faso that your president is not doing very well. He use your resources to protect himself. So they want people to go to the street to make Captain Ibrahim Traoré accountable for wrong thing, for wrong information. We must reject. We must reject. No one is loving us. No one is loving. They didn't tell anything or talk about anything when friends exploiting our God in Burkina. They kept silent when uranium from Niger being taken by France, powering France, while the people in Niger living in darkness. They kept silent. But right now, they're saying what they're saying right now. We have to reject. Fellow Africans, kings and queens, we have a duty to unite, because without unity, we'll be defeated. Our strength is within our unity. Now, they are talking about Captain Ibrahim Traoré. We don't know what tomorrow they will say. And we don't know what they are thinking about Captain Ibrahim Traoré. This is a time for we Africans to come together to protect our leaders, to protect our heroes, to protect our brave people here in the continent of Africa. If we are not careful, they will try and they will start to pollute our leaders. They will start slowly trying to inject people this long information. At the end of the day, you will find that people are protesting. And that's why right now they are pushing and they are putting pressure on people, especially in Burkina, Mali, and Niger, about elections. That let us demand elections. But that is not our priorities. So they know through election, they will divide people. Now they have seen that through election, they cannot achieve. What they are doing, they are trying now to misinform people. They are trying to misinform people. We have seen good things happened in Burkina. All of us go to the official pages of the president of Burkina Faso. Go to the official pages of the government of Burkina Faso. You will see what good things Captain Ibrahim Traoré has done. Go on social media all over the continent of Africa. We have seen how Captain Ibrahim Traoré was celebrated in Ghana. That was a shock to many African leaders, even the world leaders. It was a shock for the entire world that this man is so visionary, and that's what they fear. So, lovely kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, I have no more on that. I'm waiting to hear from you. Make sure that you like the video, you share the video, and also you comment on the video. If you are new, make sure that you subscribe for more information from our mother continent, Africa. Our stories are being written from our homeland here in Africa. Our stories are not coming from Paris, from Washington, wherever, from London, from Brussels. Our stories are coming from our motherland, Africa. We are talking about making Africa great. We are going to make Africa great. After that, let me say stay in power. Have a nice time. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Africa. Mama Africa. Oh, yeah. You make Africa great. Thank you, Africa. Thank you, Africa.